So first thing you want to do is start off with a pair of pliers and some wire. And we're just going to take the wire and curve it round. We've made a little circular disc, and it's easier if you do this if you've got pliers that have got teeth in it, because otherwise the wire is going to slip and slide everywhere, and it's just a lot easier if your pliers have teeth. Once you've made a nice size, we're just going to take it and twist the wire so that it sticks up, and then make the rough shape of a rabbit's ear. Wrap the wire around the base again and then cut off the excess. Before we start sewing the lace on, you just want to make sure that the wire is straight and doesn't have any nooks or creases in it. And the next part's really easy, it just takes a little bit of time to do. We want to take some lace and cut off the excess so that it doesn't get in the way, and then we're just going to start sewing it to the wire. First time round I'm just going to sew it really loosely just to hold it into place, and then I'm going to go over it a second time to really make sure that it's held together well. Once you've finished sewing up the lace, we're just going to take some scissors and roughly cut off the excess, and once you've done that, go over it a second time and cut it the length you want. I'm going to be leaving a little bit of lace because I like that, but if you don't like it, you can cut it as close to the thread as you want. Now we're going to spray paint it black, and you want to do 2 coats of this. First time just to roughly cover everything, and then the second time to get any areas that you might have missed. With a black headband, you just want to hold one side, and then with a glue gun, glue the opposite side, wait for it to dry, and then you should be able to glue the rest quite comfortably. I want to add a slight curve to one of the ears, so I'm just going to fold it over my hand. That's all you have to do to get the ear to fold like that, it's really quite easy. Now for the last part, you just want to take some feathers, and you want to take the fluffier parts of the feathers, not the very tip where it's a lot neater. Just cut it up into small sections, and then with a little bit of super glue, you want to apply that all over one area. Apply the feathers, wait for that to dry, and then carry on until you've covered everything. And when you're doing this, the easiest way to stick it down is to get it to hook over something a bit like this. I just used a spray can, a little bit of blue tack, and it held it up perfectly. Because if you don't do this, and if you put it down straight on the newspaper like I did the first time, you end up with this. It sticks to the newspaper and it doesn't look good. But it's easy enough to cover with feathers. And that's it. You're done.